Well, staying in Turkey, a mass prisoner release is underway just outside Istanbul. It's to make room for the thousands arrested in the wake of last month's failed coup. The controversial move is possible under the terms of the country's state of emergency, which was put into effect after that uprising. CCTV's Natalie Carney has more from Istanbul.
Prisoners are now being released from Silivri prison just outside of Istanbul, as well as Sincan prison in the capital, Ankara. Once their paperwork is being processed, they're allowed to step out into the open and rejoin their families in society. According to the Minister of Justice, upwards of 38,000 prisoners will be released immediately under some conditions. This is part of one of the two decrees that was released by the government on Wednesday under the state of emergency. Under this decree, upwards of 93,000 prisoners will be released over time. Now, these prisoners include those that have less than 2 years to serve in their sentence, as well as prisoners that have served half of their sentence will now be eligible for parole. Those that are excluded from this include those that have been convicted of murder, as well as domestic violence, sexual abuse, terrorism, and of course those that were involved in the attempted coup on July the 15th, involved and of course charged. We are also hearing as well that 11 soldiers who are suspected to be part of a group that were said to try and kidnap, even kill the president Recep Tayyip Erdogan on the night of the coup faced the courts this morning. They had been detained, but today they are officially dismissed from their positions. This is part of the second decree that was released on Wednesday, which also saw the dismissal of 2,360 more police officers, as well as more than 100 from the Turkish Air Forces, and nearly 2,692 civil servants were also fired. All those dismissed were said to have connections with a Muslim cleric who was on self-imposed exile in the United States, Fethullah Gulen, who Ankara accuses of being behind the attempted coup in July. Fethullah Gulen himself is asking for an independent investigation and denies all involvement in the coup. However, to date, we are hearing that 38,000 people have also been detained in association with that attempted military coup. Natalie Carney for CCTV in Istanbul, Turkey.